Hello, everyone, and welcome to Haze's Higher Learning. I'm your host, Ashlee Haze, and this week is all about recapping the last 2 seasons, updating you on my life at the moment, and giving you more tools and tips to make it through this quarantine and physical distancing period. I am sad to announce that this is the season finale for Haze's Higher Learning. However, I am happy to announce that I have plans for a season 3 and a limited partner series with Pam Iverson. If you're not familiar with her work, she was featured on season 1 in the He's Just Not That Into You episode. I'm really excited about that, and I will keep y'all posted on the details. I have decided to end the season because life has changed a lot with COVID-19 becoming a pandemic. My original plan was to finish out the season on creative ethics and best practices. However, it is clear that the economy is undergoing drastic changes and artists are simply trying to survive. We don't know when our next gigs will be or when we will be able to resume travel or production on sets. So rather than prepare you for an industry that may look differently when this is all over, I'm going to give you tools to cope with these next few weeks, and I'm going to spend some time creating other things while I'm home. I really want to get into larger scale video production, so I'll be writing some pilot scripts for maybe a web series or a short film. I'll be taking some online masterclasses, and I will also be releasing my book Smoke on 4/20 for you to read or listen to at home. I'm really excited about that. So make sure you follow me on Instagram at Ashlee Haze, ASHLEEHAZE, and subscribe to my mailing list at www.ashleehaze.com. This period of social distancing is a good opportunity to practice what Brené Brown calls rumbling or reckoning. Rumbling is essentially dealing with issues that you have been avoiding and need to take time to work through. My bestie, who's also my roommate, and I sat and talked this week, and we ended up rumbling about some things that we've been wanting to work through. We even had a talk about doing some purging and getting rid of things we don't need anymore while we're both home. It's a good time to have family meetings. I think, what is a contingency plan? Who has insurance? Who needs it? What are the family care and distance plans if someone gets sick? Who needs to stay home and who needs to leave for essential items? What boundaries do you need to set during this time? Remember, boundaries are what is okay and what is not okay. And we're going to be spending a lot more time with the people we live with and the people we love. So boundaries are going to be useful in making clear what's okay for you and what's not okay for you. Our goals for the next few weeks should be to stay alive and do what we can to keep everyone alive. While you're rumbling, remember the common goals and agreements that you have made with your families, your partners, and friends. Change them if you need to. Stay curious. Ask productive questions instead of being accusing or making assumptions. Listen, be kind, stay open. We're having to spend time with these folks. We may as well get to know them better and also increase our transparency. Empathy and emotional intelligence are the tools we will need to polish and put to work during this time. Remember from the healing trauma episode that we are all surviving something. We're all grieving and experiencing unprecedented isolation and changes in our routines. Be mindful of what you're feeling. Give it a name. If you need help, the emotion wheel is available on the Haze's Higher Learning Instagram page. Remember to feel what you feel and then let it pass. Emotions come in waves. Remember, your emotions are your responsibility. Music has traditionally been a helpful way for me to cope with my emotions and to experience empathy. So I may just get lost in a playlist if I'm feeling sad, and then I feel better on the other side of that. I'll still be having poetry readings on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern on Instagram Live, and poetry writing workshops on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. on my Instagram Live. I'll also be participating in some online readings, including the Cheeky Natives Instagram, April 16th at noon Eastern, and I'll be doing the Bus Boys and Poets Instagram reading April 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern. So tune in to your favorite artists, have Zoom brunch dates with your homies if you can, book an artist to take over your Instagram or do a Zoom workshop or performance for your organization. We may be physically distant, but we can still connect. I would highly recommend taking time to do some inner work. What tough questions do you need to ask and answer for yourself? What goals do you need to set and what tools do you need to grow? Books, podcasts, and audiobooks are great ways to learn during this period. I posted some reading and activity lists on the Haze's Higher Learning Instagram page if you need help with that, so check them out. Also, feel free to not do any of these things. Everyone's capacity is different. And again, surviving is our priority now, and that can be exhausting within itself, especially when the government makes you choose between paying your bills by putting your life at risk or staying home and risking losing things. So do what's best for you and try to maintain the highest good for all involved parties. If you're looking for general mess to get into, please watch Tiger King. If you want a great story with great actors, I highly recommend Uncorked on Netflix. I would encourage you to prioritize applying for government assistance and grants. I hear that filing taxes can be a barrier to receiving certain assistance. I use the offices of Banks, Jackson, and Middleton in Southwest Atlanta, and you can email them your tax documents for processing. So if you have a small business, please apply for the Small Business Association's relief programs, and this includes creative businesses. I hope you all know how much I love you and how happy I am that you tune into Haze's Higher Learning. Please share and subscribe. I would love it if you could support me via Patreon. I'm offering some cool social distancing friendly rewards there. While we're on break, feel free to leave me a message on anchor.fm/Ashlee-Haze. If you have a question or if you just need to express yourself, I'll be checking my messages there and on Instagram. The song of the week is Chronometrophobia by Outkast. I can't wait to see y'all on the other side of this. Remember, hydrate, moisturize, and mind your business and wash your damn hands. Thank you for tuning into Haze's Higher Learning, where together we are learning better, doing better, and being better. I'll see y'all soon.